Hello everyone, welcome back. You might notice today that my backdrop looks a little bit different. That's because I'm shooting this video at Europe's biggest guitar store, Thomann, in the small village of Treppendorf, Germany. I'm out here for an event called Thomann Gearhead University with a bunch of other YouTubers, so I figured I would ask my friends if they wanted to play a game of musical telephone. Back when I was a kid, at birthday parties, sitting around the table, we would play this game called telephone, where one person would come up with a phrase like, I don't know, red guitars are pretty cool. He would whisper it to his neighbor who might mishear it as red cars are pretty cool. He would then whisper that to his neighbor who would whisper what he heard to his neighbor. Eventually it would go all the way around the table until the phrase became something totally different. So I'm going to do the same thing but with music. I'm going to come up with a guitar lick. I'm going to find somebody to watch a video of me playing it once and then try to play what I played. I'll then find someone else to listen to the thing the last guy recorded and they'll try to play that back. I'll repeat this as many times as I can. I've absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out. Here's the starting riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to listen to what I played once and try to play it back to me. Cool?
Let's do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to play it for you.
Okay.
One time, and then you're going to play it back for me as close as you can. And so this is Paul's version.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I hear it again?
I think it's this.
Okay, so something really interesting has happened here. This riff has essentially evolved down into a very simple pentatonic pattern. The last three people played it exactly the same. If I think back to what I originally played, this is essentially a stripped down version of that without all those character fluff notes. What does this say about music or human nature? I don't really know, but I can tell you what it says about this experiment. If we continued on this way, it would probably be fairly boring. So I'm going to go chase down Max and get him to play this riff again, but this time I'm going to ask him to take whatever artistic liberties he wants. Okay, I think this could get interesting again. For everyone else now, I'll ask them to play what they heard before, but with their own spin on it. I'll be very curious to see if that riff we got stuck on can be heard a couple guitarists down the line. So Pete, my question to you would be, if you could play it, what you just played, in the most simplified version, what would be the most stripped down version of that thing that you just did?
Okay. I have to go after Pete Thorne, and I don't play guitar, so I hate you, Steve. I really hate you.
My question to you now is, what would you say is the most simplified root version of that thing? I'm going to wrap it up here because A, it's dinner time and I'm quite hungry, but also because it seems, again, like this thing has evolved down to its root principles, and I think we could do this 20 more times and we would still hear open rhythm, pentatonic A minor stuff. It's interesting that as soon as I said don't worry about doing the thing the last guy did perfectly, it lost its sense of rhythm. I would guess that if I did this multiple times, it would probably yield similar results every time. If you ask people to play something perfectly the way that they heard the last guy do it, it would eventually always render itself down to the most simplified version. And if you ask people to take a less literal, more artistically free approach to it, eventually someone's going to add that open rhythm, and that's going to be a defining feature from then on. I have no deeper insight beyond that. I didn't expect this video to go in this direction, but that was interesting. A massive thanks to everyone who was part of this video. If you want to check out their channels, I'll link to them in the description. And a big thanks to Tomon and all the sponsors who have made such an amazing event possible. Thank you all for watching. I'm Samurai Guitarist, and I will see you again soon.